Questions to ask your Acumatica partner before you sign and 8 red flags. Choosing Acumatica is the easy part. Choosing the wrong Acumatica partner, that's the decision that ends up costing you 6 figures in 12 months of your life, and almost nobody asks the right questions before they sign. Today I'm going to walk you through 8 of them. Hi, I'm Dylan with Pabian Partners. We're an Acumatica implementation partner. We implement and support Acumatica for manufacturers, distributors, and retailers across the country. We just published a blog with 25 plus questions you should ask before signing with any Acumatica partner. Why the partner matters. Let's do a quick reality check before we get into the questions. Acumatica only sells through their partners. Your partner is your implementation team, your trainer, your support, and your long-term advisor. Picture this. Same Acumatica license, same software, 2 different partners, 2 completely different outcomes. One partner builds a system around your business. The other one drops a generic template on you and disappears. So here's what you need to ask. 8 questions, and I'll try to move quickly. The full list with talking points will be in the description. Question 1. How many clients in our specific industry have you implemented Acumatica for? Not how many implementations in total, how many in your industry. A partner who's done 50 generic configurations may know less about your business than one who's done 5 in your exact vertical. The follow-up, can I talk to 2 of them who are at least a year past their go live? Question 2, who specifically will be working on our project? Not the team that's selling it to you, the team that's actually implementing. A lot of partners win business by putting senior consultants in the sales meetings and then hand the project to junior staff after you sign. Get the names of the people doing the work in writing before you commit. Question 3, walk me through your discovery process. Discovery is where the partner learns how your business actually runs. Departments, edge cases, what breaks today. If a partner skips discovery and goes straight to a proposal, that's a partner who's going to configure a system around assumptions, and those assumptions become your problem 6 months after go live. Question 4, how do you approach customization versus configuration? Acumatica is highly configurable. Most business requirements can be solved without writing a single line of custom code. A partner who defaults to customization for everything or creating technical debt. Every Acumatica upgrade after that becomes painful and expensive. The right answer is we can configure first. Customize only when there's no good configuration path. If a partner says, sure, we'll build whatever you need, that's not a feature, that's a warning. Question 5, what is your data migration process? Data migration is where ERP projects quietly fall apart. A real partner runs multiple test migrations early on in the project, not one panic migration the week before go live. Ask how many test cycles are built into their plan. If the answer is 1, that's a problem. Question 6, what is included in your quote and what is not? This one matters almost more than anything else. ERP quotes vary wildly in what they cover. Discovery, data migration, training, third-party integrations, post-go-live support, and travel are just a few examples. Get specific about which of those are in the number and which are extra. The cheapest proposal usually wins by leaving things out, so when you're comparing quotes, you're often not comparing the same thing. Question 7, what does post-go-live support actually look like? Go live isn't the finish line. It's the most vulnerable part of the whole project. Ask for written SLAs, response times for critical issues, response times for normal stuff, all of those. Ask whether the people who implemented the system are the same people who support it. Ask how they handle Acumatica's twice-a-year upgrades. A quote of, we'll be there for you is not an answer. Get and document the specifics. Question 8, and this one is my favorite. Walk me through a project that didn't go smoothly. What did you do about it? Is this a question you've heard in an interview before? There's a reason. It's important. Every partner who's been doing this for more than a couple years has had a hard project. There's been scope creep, data migration that took longer than expected, or maybe just a client who wasn't quite ready. What you're really asking with this question is, how do you handle it when things go wrong? Because they will go wrong at some point. A partner who says we've never had a project go badly is either lying or hasn't done enough projects. A partner who can talk honestly about a hard one and what they have learned, that is the partner you want. Now, the 8 red flags I mentioned in the beginning. Okay, so got the 8 questions down. Now let's address 8 red flags to listen for in the answers. I'll try to move fast. 1, vague answers about their implementation process. That means they don't have one. 2, reluctance to share references. No references means no verifiable track record. 3, a quote that's significantly cheaper than everyone else's. Low bids win by leaving things out. 4, we'll build whatever you need. That's a quote. Strong partnerships push back on requirements that should be configured and not customized. 5, a detailed proposal after a single 1-hour call. They haven't done discovery. They don't know your business yet. 6, no fluency in your industry's language. Listen for it. Generalist sound generic. Number 7, no clear plan for post-go live. They're optimizing for the sale, not the relationship. 8, and this is the most common one that we see, the team switches after you sign. The senior people pitched you, the junior people implement you, and someone else takes care of the post-go live. They get the names in writing before you commit. So what's our call to arms? Look, these questions aren't meant to put a partner on the defensive. They're meant to help you find the one who deserves you and your trust. A great Acumatica partner welcomes every one of these questions. They've got clear answers to them as well. They're honest about the hard projects, and they take post-go live as seriously as the implementation. If you want the full 25-question checklist, it's the first link in the description. And if you want to talk about your own Acumatica implementation or just brainstorm your current situation, the second link goes directly to our calendar. I'll see you in the next one.